where we had an incident last night. A congregant here, a member of this church, who had been injured, apparently when she chose to disobey some instructions given to her by the leaders of this organization, reported to the police that she had been injured, and other information that led us to believe that the persons here were at risk. We're aware that 144 congregants had been told to come here, to meet here. And on responding to that report from the person who was injured and coming here, the first teams of police that arrived were shot at, and so they waited on reinforcements to come. We were very concerned that some form of ritualized killing was going to take place here, and so we did an entry last night. We found that there were a couple of people who had been injured by other members of the church, and we secured the premises, held the people. I think there were about some 14 children, was it? 14 children there, and we have 31 women now, so we see that as a rescue of these children based on what we saw when we came in, that there are cult-like behaviors and cult-like a setup that we have seen here. Now, obviously, further investigations is going to reveal everything. We have a number of people that we're taking statements from, and we have had the scene of the crime people come and process the scene, and we will be updating as we go along.
So, can you say how many people have died, how many are in hospital?
Okay.
I'm going to ask just my questions and then...
Sure. So we have three people are dead. How many do we have in hospital? Right, and 3 persons hospitalized.
I understand that the scene here was almost like a gay scene. In other words, the colors were from the rainbow colors being used. I also understand that the pastor lived with 3 young men. Does the police have any information on whether or not he was grooming young men?
We don't have information on that at the moment, but we are following every lead in this investigation. As I say, early days yet, and we are, that is one of the threads we'll follow. We'll see where it leads us.
About the policewoman who was found, it is alleged that she participated in the shooting as well.
Well, we are also, we don't know that for certain, but there was a police woman here, and we are processing that as well.
Do you have any knowledge of any other members of the security forces that's a member of this congregation?
We're aware of a couple other people who may be a member of the congregation based on what we're seeing inside and so on. And of course, more information is coming in because of what happened last night.
What is to happen to the children who were found here?
Well, the courts actually are sitting, the courts open today at actually 10 o'clock. We have the CPFSA there and the other services, child services and so on, to determine what should happen with those children and perhaps some of the other vulnerable people in the group. So the courts are actually came and so this has been an effort of many, not just the police, but clearly, the courts are responding, the CPFSA, child services, all of the other entities are responding as well.
Are you concerned about cultist organizations that are springing up all over Jamaica?
Well, I don't know if they're springing up all over, but I am concerned about anything like this. Hopefully it's not the start of a wave of it. I don't see any sign of that. But of course, it's a cause of concern.
Was the police radar on this church at all at any given time? Any intelligence that would have led you to believe that they were trying out anything similar to what we saw?
They have been on the radar, but not necessarily specifically about what is happening, what happened yesterday. But we got, as soon as it came to our attention, we responded based on what we saw. And I think it was very good, and it's really kudos to Senior Superintendent Ellis and his team, that they took it seriously and moved in the way they did to get this matter resolved. Otherwise, we could have perhaps had more persons killed.
Maybe Dr. Chan can answer.
Just one question. Will anything be done to prevent this from happening again? Will you allow them to continue?
Well, remember, the police don't allow or disallow people from carrying out religious activities unless it becomes a crime. We have very little or no.
We not even have control over it. Like me, see them things that go on now, me I say, yo, me not even want to chat to them people. Me not even want to see them. Me not even want to hear from them. And a part of me just say, yo, you have to go talk to them. You have to go make them know, say, yo, you see where I go on. A part of me I say, yo, you start a journey. If you start a journey and can't finish it, don't start it then. And that's the next part of me I say, no. A part of me I say, yo, you start a journey, or you go run left the journey. Where you going to start it for? That is the thing, When you start a race, don't even get into the race if you cannot, stand up in the race or compete in the race. Don't even bother start the race. It's countless people on my page get blocked and banned from Facebook, It's like every week them ban Carla. Right now, our thing get to a point where we cannot even say sheep. If we say SHEEP, the algorithm pick it up and we get banned. If we say sheep, because them report with so many times where the people them just wait for we just say something for ban we. Because we are trying to talk to the people, and we are trying to educate them, we are trying to say, yo, at least if we don't go protect ourselves, protect the children them. At least if we not go drink the Kool-Aid, drink it and go dead and give the youth them a chance. At least if we don't love pedophiles and rapists, make the pedophile and the rapist them rape uno and have sex with uno and go no disease and them something there, but leave the children them. Because them innocent of everything we are going. Give them a chance. If I had some big, some big tough people gone down a mobile with this cult, the cult leader. In this modern time and age when people can look up information, in this modern time and age when people have sense, people have a man to lead them. For all drink blood. And we keep telling you all these years me I talk to you, said I see them blood something there. When them come and talk about blood of this, blood of that, blood of this, blood of that. Them thing there, and with them bestowed upon with them thing that with them force upon with them thing that with them indoctrinated with. So people can't bother wait upon the blood of Jesus no more. People want literal blood. And when uno want blood in the church, the youth them want blood too. Just see a man a drink from a goat head. Somebody just send me a man a drink from a goat head. Raw blood. All this blood. Every day you get up, blood of Jesus, blood of this, blood of that, blood of Ray. If children were not involved with this cult thing, then I'm anti-be, I drink some champagne, because me did want, listen me. You say if you can't hear, you don't feel. Me just wish, and me know, if you know a bonfire, on a bonfire for me, because I don't know me, I go tell you the truth. I wish that nobody never call the police them, and the cult leader just make them just wipe out themselves and left the children them. Me sorry say nobody call the police. But me don't know if them that hurt the children them. So a part of me glad say them call the police. But part of me I say, John no star, me wish them that just wipe out every single one of them. If you have sense. That man put up a video the other day. And some people in my social group, I send me that video there, you know. And I send it to Robert and I say, yo, watch ya. A portion of people, me see, I share that video with a man there, you know. And I say to the people, them say, what is the mission? What is this man's objectives? When really I try to defend? And everybody has share this thing. And then the Christian, them say, them have spirit of discernment. Where the spirit of discernment there? Where the spirit of discernment there? Because you know, when I look every day when I get up and I look for a leader. Every day when I get up and I look for somebody to follow. As somebody come on social media and start say some things you don't like, you don't start follow the person and start agree with the person. As somebody come go on a tool like a joke, you don't start follow the person and start agree with the person. If you don't see somebody a cuss somebody, you don't know where the person a cuss the person for, where the person hate the person for, you don't just get up and start cuss the person and start hate the person too. Because you know, always look for somebody to follow. You're always looking for somebody to run back. You can't think independently. You always look for somebody to run back, for somebody to follow, somebody to say what you are say and you say what them are say. You don't have no mind of your own. You don't have a mind of your own, you know. So when a youth like me and Imhotep and we are Marshall and we come round and we start talk some things that go contrary to what we believe and what we are saying, I hate, you know. I want to ostracize you out of society, you know. And we want to pray for dead, you know. Every day when I get up and I pray for something happen to me. And a cult leader down a Montego Bay with little children in a cult with called religion or whatever them claims that them have. A man down there telling other men to strip naked and women to show up. And people forget knife and stab up each other. And people are cut short. And uno, full focus was on me. Y'all focused on me when in our country, in our society, a man is running a church where he was able to cut people short in front of children. Our followers them tell to cut people short. You want to tell me say I'm me? So on still think say me on a problem? On still think say me on a problem? No. So all the prayer them when that pray for me, right? Uno say what happen? Uno say what to the bad prayers them. All the prayers them when I pray for the people them we attack. Objectively, the people them where I stand for righteousness. What is supposed to be righteousness. The people them where I stand up for something. The bad prayer when I pray for them. Uno see what happen. Let me tell you something. Everything where I go on, I realize that I don't need to hide from uno. I realize that I don't need to fear uno. I realize that uno don't have no body. I realize that uno don't have no power. I made it say it already. I'm going to reiterate it. Uno don't have no power. Uno just go on like uno enough. Uno go on like uno loud. Uno have the worst thing that we say. Uno have the loudest prayer them. Uno have the loudest voice. But uno weak. Uno empty. Uno have none body. Uno have no spirit of discernment. Uno have no Holy Ghost. Uno have no God in uno. Uno have no nothing with Jesus uno have. I'm going to tell you no. Remember when I tell you the other day about the pigs them? Where the swine them going and then go drown? Remember me to tell you? I want to say, oh, I read from Bible and him not believe in it. I'm a literature book. And it makes sense to what uno. It makes sense to everything we uno do. Everything we uno do, the Bible makes sense to it. Me to tell you no. Me to tell you say uno go drown. Imagine that a man was able to send out some message to him congregants them. If you come at church, come stab up each other and cut throat. You movie this. I movie this. And I mean, one day I worry about. Me a Jamaica most hated. But on a favorite cult leader, call him congregants them to come cut each other throat. And if the police them never show up, I'll pitney them throat to that cut too. Because we've been telling you about Jim Jones down at Guyana, will lead the children them and lead the woman them to drink poison and kill off themselves. And every day we warning about that Jim Jones something there. We telling you say them religious leaders here in Jamaica want to have as daddy, have as God, have above on yourself. Nobody can, no pastor can't do nothing wrong for you. A pastor rape, on defend him. A pastor do this, on defend him. A pastor break the law, on defend him and come on social media. But no, me a pray for such and such. And yo, who God bless, no man curse. And God is with you and all of these things. All of them cult leaders they want to have a Jamaica. All of them cult leaders they want to follow. All of them are the same thing. It's just that some of them not so extreme. But at some point, they may get so. Then I reach that stage yet. But me know say, just like a man can tell people if you take knife and stab up each other and cut each other throat. Me not put it past uno. Uno when they on social media say uno come to burn me out. Say uno come to dog me up. Say uno come for this and say uno come for that and say uno whatever uno what happened to me. Me not put it past uno. Worse if I me them put in the congregation and say stab him. Can you imagine if I me uno did catch? If I me uno did catch, if uno cannot stab up each other, can you imagine if I uno enemies uno did catch? And I cut throat. Then let me ask you a question now. So when we get up and tell people, say, yo, no, be careful of that religion something there, you know. Be careful of that church something there, you know. So you still want me come back to church? Hold on. Hold on, I want to find out today. When I go still map me say me a backslider. Me want to know today, if people are cut short in a church, me want to know, I want to say, and every church stays so. But uno did that, uno would have said that. If me did ask uno last week about phone the church. If me did ask the congregation, them down at the church, or them they are cut short since, you must say yesterday. Yesterday. If me did ask the congregation, them down at cut short church. If me go back at church, them that say, yes. Go back at church. You turn back, you're a backslider. Go and go. You need to find Jesus. You need to find God. So me asking a question now. Me need to come back at church? Uno that really want me come back at church now? Uno did a laugh and I say, usher him out. Thank you no. Because me glad. So me know in the church for no cut me throat. So me asking a question. So them little children, they will see cut throat a go on and stab up a go on. What happened to them? What happened to them children? They were witness be a naked man in a church with penis out in front of them. What happened to the little boy them within that pool with the pastor, with him naked self? What happened to them children there? Yes, so I want to spend too much time and worry about me. What is going to happen to those children? What are the people? I'm going to show you the people them last. How the people them get caught up in this dogma or this religion or this practice where them do, or these rituals. You know, say police go down at the same church there already. And the people them run the police them. Because the police them here so them down there are the human sacrifices. And them down there abuse the children them. And I have sex with the little girl them. Hold on the people. Hold on. Breaks up. The same church there. Go look on the internet. Somebody called the police them already. And when the police them go down there, uno on social media say, left the people them make them worship. Andrew Wellness. Bro, God, the devil that. Andrew Wellness resign. Andrew Wellness go ahead. The police them go down to that church there already, you know. Because them here, so them abuse children down there, you know. Let me ask you a question. If nobody never call the police, them, how much children sacrifice did that go on? If nobody never did call the police them, right? Let me ask you a question. How much people are dead? How much children them that give up a sacrifice? You see? When me tell you say on the Bible say God accept human sacrifice, you know things I lie me I tell you no burn me out. And say no, my Jesus not there. Because I take it thing literally, and some people take it literally and I do it. This man believed in a Yahweh. This man believed in the Old Testament. This man believed in the Mosaic doctrine. And you know the Mosaic doctrine, them commit sacrifices or them give sacrifices. You never know that. Go read it. The man I go by the Old Testament, you know. The man they will come because some of them done with Jesus and gone with Yahshua Hamashiach. Some of them done with the God name and gone to Yahweh and all of them things because you know just want something to follow. Somebody said, let me go change Jesus now and put him black. Oh yeah, Jesus is a black man. First one, I don't go black man no follow, you know. If Jesus, yeah man, him black. Jesus black in come from the Middle East and sun burn him up and him black. Yeah man, and I saw him and his foot turned brass and him black. But that man was following him and a brother named Bello. Bello, where in a Bello and Blacker. Where they put my brother Andrew Val show over there. Bello is a man now gone in the Old Testament something and a woman company internet say Bello them I tell the woman them say God say if you have sex with them according to the woman. And people are cuss the woman them and say nothing no go so. But the whole of them in this Old Testament type of practice in people. And it's just a matter of time before they start the human sacrifice, the whole of them, you know. Because here we go on now. None of them done with the New Testament, something where Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. And them done with the New Testament, you know. Me, I tell you, you know, because Jesus take too long to come back. So them done with the New Testament and gone back over the Old Testament and have beer things them over there going with people. Them want the little girls, them young. They want the little girls, them young, and them want more than one little girl and more than one wife and all of them things like what Solomon them and David them used to do. And then them justify sleep with them one and go on that bag of things. Them done the New Testament, them not in and love your neighbor as yourself again. Them only come around at the New Testament when them want justify them actions. You hear them now? He who has no sin cast the first stone. Them go come around there when the New Testament for the Bible verse and then go back over Old Testament. That is what's going on, you know. So most of these people, the one don't a Prembucal, all of them, the Prembucal pastor boss say, yeah, dildo is wrong, you know. Yeah, man, you must use dildo. Yeah, the one don't a Prembucal. All of them are Old Testament people now, going back a Old Testament, you know. After quote unquote Jesus came and died and done with the Old Testament, you know. True, them give up. Them say, no. You see, the New Testament make people them get too. They might get too soft, they might get too passive. They want to look at excitement in the church. So then go back a Mosaic law. And they might bring you with them. Then go back on a Mosaic law people. They want enough wives. They want little girls. They want commit the animal sacrifice. They want the human sacrifice. Old Testament, then go back. Because they want to look at excitement. They might say New Testament too boring for them right now. Religion people. Look how much people were used to talk about Jesus, don't know the Jesus thing now. Look how much of them are talking about Yahshua Hamashiach. Then can I say good? Look how much of them you know talk about Yahweh. So you know what happened now? Them are going to start put little children on altar. At least, listen, then do it already, people. We don't have to look far. Right here in Jamaica, people stab up each other, cut throat. You imagine a woman, a man just say, cut her throat. Boy, bust her throat. I want to tell me if you come back to church. You must say I idiot, man. Not even a finger when you can't get me put back in that, man. If any of my, listen me. Right now, me might be mad at them start worrying. Because I tell them, I don't want my people to go to no church. Turn your yard and praise God. When you want to go to church, go and leave him. Or go and leave her.